ahead and go back to Pastor in Ohio, and I got to get to the other callers since we got Peter Schiff coming up and Kurt Haskell. Heaven help us. Go ahead, Pastor. Finish your point.
Okay, you mentioned the cancer, how it's increasing. Like I said, they're going to offer, what it said is they're going to offer new technology to prolong people's life.
Yeah, they give you the bioweapon, they then give you the treatment, but it sterilizes you.
Right. But it offers longer life. They've been playing with this all along because with government assistance and everything else just to see how people will follow. Now, here's the thing. Churches are actually pushing people away instead of helping them. They're pushing people away towards the government.
Yes.
Because they can't afford it. They need to spend their money on all this high technology and pastor salaries and all these other things and programs. Everybody's pushing programs, so they got to have the money to do that. And big monster churches and everything else.
Yeah, anything but the Bible.
Right. Now, that's one of the things they mentioned. But here's the thing: these people that are in these white hats that are in these places, they're all over the world, and I mean they've even mentioned certain things about the earthquake in Virginia and the one out in California weren't actually earthquakes, or Colorado and Virginia. Those weren't actually earthquakes. But then that's something that needs to be checked out because of the way the seismographs.
No, I understand. It just came up from nowhere with no buildup. I got to jump. I appreciate your call. It's always good to hear from you. Okay, so the globalists themselves say there's 6,000 operatives. Less than 20 is about 18 families total. And there's only a few at the top of that. So we're talking about 6,000 people divided into 7 billion. And 6,000 divides into 7 billion. 1,166,666.67 times. That's weird to get all those sixes there. But there you have it. So it divides in. So we outnumber them millions to 1. But we've got to let them kill us because they're wearing fancy suits and talk to us like we're children with authority. This is the way it is. Get over there and do that. Do what I say. Take the shots. Eat the GMO. Just see them for who they are. Learn that they're murderers. Understand they're your mortal enemy. And then begin to wake people up to the enemy. And we will bring them down, period. All right, I'm going to go to all these other callers here. I've got all this other news I need to hit on the economy. We're watching that. Stock market 400 points down. And then again, they're saying banker dictatorship will fix everything. I also just want to add again, we are doing some power pack transmissions where I don't just rant and rave the whole time, but actually get into all the meat and potatoes. I'm very proud of the show we did last night. It's an hour long, getting into eugenics, their master plan, the vaccines, such an important 1-hour transmission with Dr. Wakefield. And the expanded extra 10 minutes or so, or I guess 15-minute interview I did with them because we ran out of time and couldn't air it last night. That's going to be posted at prisonplanet.tv coming up in the next few hours. But also the entire last night's show and the stuff that hadn't been seen yet will be sent out to the InfoWars insiders. And all you do is go to Infowars.com and sign up with a free email there at the top. And then we will send that out to you if you want to see it exclusively there. You don't have to be a prisonplanet.tv member from time to time. Well, every Wednesday we'll send out the Tuesday night show via email. But a lot of times these reports are so important, we'll send it out to everybody. And then I want you to forward the email to everyone you know. Also, I want to tell you about eFoodsDirect.com. I promote what I believe in. And everybody needs high-quality, storable foods. This is all grown right here in America except for the bananas. It's non-GMO, non-hybrid. Super high-quality, storable food. Free shipping to anywhere in the United States on all their products for a limited time. They only do this I looked it up, about every 8-9 months they do this. So a little more than once a year. Yes, about every, I don't know. The point is that it's a special. It's running for a limited time. 800-409-5633, 800-409-5633. There's a lot of storable foods companies out there, but this is one that has fresh, recently produced food, not 10-year-old stuff. We're talking made every week. eFoodsDirect.com/Alex. to find these specials. efoodsdirect.com/Alex or 800-409-5633. Also, please don't let them murder your little ones with the radioactive isotopes and the sodium fluoride. Go to purewaterfreedom.com today for whole house, tabletops, reverse osmosis, bottle, handheld units, all at purewaterfreedom.com, 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 and they're made in America. I really had an epiphany yesterday. The Soviets, Pol Pot, fascists, they always come into an area and kill all the intelligentsia. You can read, you can write, you're wearing glasses. They see you as wealthy, they kill you. And the U.S. government actually funded Pol Pot to do that because the rural people were seen as okay, but some of the intelligentsia were communists, so they were all killed. It's all vice versa, whatever group the globalists want to kill at that time. Here, they just kill you with chemical weapons in the water. They kill your intellect. They just kind of turn you into an adult zombie that stumbles around. So I go to purewaterfreedom.com and, at least try to mitigate how many chemical weapons they're hitting you with. Also, we're going to go ahead and go to break. I want to tell you about Survival RX. Legislation like Codex Alimentarius threatens our ability to purchase vitamins and supplements in the future. Our new sponsor, Survival RX, is the world's first long-term storable vitamins and nutritional supplements. They've been a long-term company, but now they're making this. They created a proprietary triple nitrogen flush manufacturing process that will allow you to store the high-quality vitamins for decades. Survival RX has extended their free shipping special. So, folks, check them out today. Go to survivalrx.com today. That's survivalrx.com. Just survival, the word survival, with rx.com for long-term storable vitamins. It's absolutely vital to have those. Great idea. I've ordered some myself. Survivalrx.com. We'll be back. Stay with us.
If you're a man over 40, you may feel like half the man you used to be. Are you gaining more body fat? Are you feeling tired? Are you losing your sex drive? It's not your fault. After 40, your body's testosterone may start dropping. And if you're an African-American man, you're at a higher risk of your testosterone turning into estrogen. Be the man you used to be. Call for a risk-free trial of Ageless Male, a natural supplement shown to raise testosterone by 61% and maintain healthy, normal levels. You can feel the youthful energy and the healthy sex drive you once had. And Ageless Male is all natural. No injections or appointments. Just one quick phone call. Get your risk-free trial of Ageless Male.
Call 1-800-497-8345. That's 1-800-497-8345. With Ageless Male, you can raise your testosterone naturally by 61%. Call 1-800-497-8345. That's 1-800-497-8345.
Infowars.com for 16 years has led the charge against the technocrats. We have had unrivaled success in unlocking minds, expanding paradigms, and rallying the people to face the New World Order. No one can deny that our media operation is the tip of the spear, and it's because of our success that we have a responsibility to intensify our operations against the globalist 110%. We're only a month away from launching a weeknight news broadcast. The social network is nearing completion as well. The free newsletter is reaching hundreds of thousands. Please spread the word about Infowars.com and PrisonPlanet.com. Sign up at the top of Infowars.com for the free Infowars Insider email with exclusive video and text reports as well as breaking news. Look in the mirror. You are the resistance. It is up to us, the Info Warriors, to take the initiative and to defeat the globalist. Our rights as individuals to freely purchase dietary supplements over the counter are under constant attack. The globalists want to ban all supplements formulated after 1994. Governments are hoarding raw materials, affecting our ability to purchase these products at a reasonable price. Even organic foods are stripped of nutrients due to overuse of soil and compromised growing conditions. Storable foods are essential, but you also need to make sure you have the nutrients you need to stay healthy during emergencies. Go to survivalrx.com today and see the amazing line of storable supplements they have to protect the ones you love. The owners of survivalrx.com have been in sports nutrition for over a decade, and they realize the need for long-term storable vitamins. The result is a triple nitrogen flushing method, which allows these vitamins to maintain their strength for decades. Again, go to survivalrx.com. That's survivalrx.com. We got Kurt Haskell survivor of the wicked underwear bomber on Christmas Day, coming up with some big developments. He's been at the pre-trial stuff. Some breaking news coming up. Continue with your calls. Peter Schiff popping in to look at the global meltdown in the economy that we're watching here. All according to plan. QE3, here it goes. Let's talk to David in Michigan. David, thanks for holding her on the air.
Yes, hello, Alex. Good day.
Welcome, sir. Thank you for holding.
Yes, well, it's been a little while. I sort of started out knowing what I was going to talk to you about, but listening to all this stuff just kind of scrambled my brain. But I do have a few things. Pat on the back to you and your entire crew, and a hoorah for Ron Paul. And one thing I would love to add on the 11th, I'm like I say, too so scrambled right now. I'm just going to put out a couple information things. I'd love to buy your T-shirt, but I want it to come as a combination with a flag. Think about that. If you want to see if listeners want to do it, put it out there, cool. But I would love to do that. I'd love to have the same flag flying next to my little yellow one. It's been flying since 1964.
What do you want, an InfoWars flag or a Liberty or Death flag?
Liberty or Death flag, just like the T-shirt, InfoWars, Prison Planet around the border.
You know what? I've been wanting to do a flag for a while. You want it, you got it. We're not going to come out with one flag. We're going to come out with 3 flags. How's that sound?
Well, sounds great to me, buddy. Hey, but I'd love to fly it right next to my other one. It's been flying since my mother took on the city of Plymouth, Michigan here in 1964. It'd be great to have next to it, wouldn't it?
Good job. Yeah, that's a great way to advertise liberty, too.
Absolutely, and it tells who you are without, just throwing it in their face.
Now, let's go back to what you originally called. Just think back to the issue you wanted to call in about. What do you think of the drones? I was saying they now admit the drones are going to be robot-controlled, no human decision, pre-programmed, and that's where they've always wanted to go with this, where the globalists have a robot army working for them.
Well, that whole deal, it doesn't surprise me. We always kind of saw it. If you were into sci-fi and had really thought about it, you would actually know that this is possible. And, well, I was in Fort Bliss, and I learned a lot of things. And one thing I did learn, one reason I was calling is when it finally had come out that we're doing the weapons and the drugs and stuff through there, basically. I just kind of laughed, and people couldn't understand why. I says, people have known this forever, but you couldn't say it.
Well, that's right. I've had a lot of family who are Army officers, and it's just well known.
Mm-hmm. It was totally amazing. So, yes, the flag deal is very big for me. And one thing, radio stations, is there anywhere on Prison Planet or InfoWars that we can find all the stations? Detroit metro area? I haven't found one. Maybe it's just me.
No, we're not on in Detroit. There's a list at gcnlive.com, my friend. Great points. Thank you so much for the call. Let's jam in another call. I'm going to do that. You want it, you got it. Here come the flags. Let's go ahead and take another call here. And let's talk to Tim in Washington. Thanks for holding.
Yeah, how's it going, Alex?
Good.
Hey, I was wondering if you know anything about Operation Mountain Guardian.
It rings a little bell. Tell me about Mountain Guardian.
It's a terrorist drill that's going on in Denver on tomorrow, Friday, September 23rd, and it's involving 81 different agencies. And it also coincides with Operation Cock Pistol, which is going on the 27th, which I guess is a DEFCON 1 terrorist drill with Obama at Denver. And it also coincides with the Common Alignment as well.
Yeah, here it is, a Business Journal, Operation Mountain Guardian, a terrorism-based full-scale emergency exercise, happens Friday at 4 primary locations, including Union Station. Wow, I ought to send reporters to that. I wish I'd have known about that. They're having these all the time, but if Obama's involved, that means it's a national-level exercise. They like to run them in Denver because that's where Northcom's really based, as you know. Anything else, sir?
Well, yeah, it's just that there's like 6 or 7 different things going on in Denver all at the same time, around the time that there's...
We need listeners to shoot video of it.
You are listening to GCN. Visit GCNlive.com today.
Hi, folks. This is Alex Jones. I'm looking for people that have the wisdom to spot savings, opportunity, and recognize risk. Saving means to make money. The Cal-Ben Pure Soap Company can save you thousands of dollars and give you good old-fashioned real soaps that are triple concentrated